Hey guys, it's day 12 of the Ultimate Better Butt Challenge. Today on the lineup for day 12, we have 80 reverse hypers. I'm going to use a little ball today in between my ankles. You do not have to. You can always hold a dumbbell, or you can do one leg like I coached you on last week. And we'll pair that with 30 side lying leg raises. So I have a bench that I'm going to use to lay down on. Again, remember, like I showed you last week, you can always be in a bird dog position. On your hands and knees and do one leg donkey kicks instead if you do not have a bench or something to lay on your stomach. Or you can lay your stomach on the floor and you can always just do froggers and not allow your hip to go into hip extension. All right, so find your position. I'm going to put the little ball in between my ankles. I'm going to find my crease of the hips. Find where that position is for you, where you can allow your hips to go into extension. Grab the front. I'm going to open up my hips so that they do straddle and open so I don't hit the feet of my box. And then remember, it's all about just keeping the knees bent, be able to hinge in the hips into hip flexion, and then just squeeze the butt as you're coming up. We're doing 2 sets. So we're going to do 40 good quality reverse hypers. Remember, you can always lay on the floor and just focus on lifting up, squeeze, and then just come down, touch the ground, and then right back up like I'm doing right now. Okie doke. All right, here we go. First few were practice. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just as soon as you feel the butt contract, you're not allowing hips to hike. I have a tendency sometimes, I used to hyperextend or lift a little bit more with my low back on the left, because that's the side that I would carry my kids on all the time. So it's taken time for me to slowly learn how to just edit. 12. Here's 13. Wow, did I say 2 sets of 40? 14. 15. I'm already feeling my right hamstring. 16. Remember, on the down, that is a chance for your butt to stretch and lengthen. 18. 19. 20. Hiya, my hamstrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest as you need to. There's 9. And there's 30. Come on, last 10 right here. Good quality squeezes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Here's 2. On this next one, I'm going to hold it up. Hold up, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. All right. Stretch it out, lengthen. Sometimes you never know until you try. I felt that a lot more in my right hamstring. But I identified that already a few days ago. All right. Side lying. I'm going to lay on my bench for this one. You can lay on the ground. So side lying with this one, remember, bottom knee is straight. It is not a clam position. So if you were newer to this, focus more on just lifting up with the bottom rib cage. Don't even raise the bottom hip, and just focus on lifting your top leg up, keeping it straight, keeping it 12 o'clock. The actual exercise is lifting up both from the bottom hip and raising top leg up. All right, we are doing 30. 2 sets, 15 per side. So here's 1, 2, 3. So I'm keeping my top glute actually contracted the entire time. And then it's just lifting a hair more as this hip lifts up. There's 9, 10. I'm gonna flip over in just a second so you can see my other side if you need for a little bit of tips on technique. Here's 14, last one. Lift up, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's nothing wrong If you felt this a lot also in that bottom hip, because you should. All right, find your straight line. Don't fall off the bench, Yuri. All right, so squeeze that bottom hip, raise that top leg, keep it active. Now just lower the hip, lift up, squeeze one. So there is no movement at all through the shoulder. You're just allowing yourself to go into a little bit of hip lateral flexion. Drop the hip down, stretch, lengthen, lift up, squeeze. 6, 7, just top butt still contracted. 8, it should. 9, 10, 11, 12, hiya, 13, 14, last one, hold up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Cross it over. Stretch. All right. So remember, if you do not have a bench, you can always be on the ground and you can do one leg reverse hypers here to here. Lots of options. You can always sometimes put a ball behind the hamstrings like I do in bar class. My pink bench. All right, you ready? Second set, 40 reps. I'm gonna use the ball again, but do what ankle position works for you. Open up hips, make sure you're square. All right, 40, you ready? Squeeze butt. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As my legs come down, I don't actually fully let go of my glutes. I kind of think, you know how when we do a deadlift, you're never letting go really of your hamstring contractions. It's still always engaged at some point. That's 19 for me. Yes, I'm counting for sure. 20. But if you do need to let yourself rest periodically, take it. I'd rather you rest and still have your neuromuscular connection. It's all about high reps, but good quality pulses. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 more. Here's 1, 2. If you start feeling this too much in the low back, it means you're hyperextending too much through lumbar. Less is more. Go into child's pose and then come back to it. Here's 8, 39. Last one, hold up, squeeze, lift, 5, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sideline. All right. You ready? Straight leg. This can also be done if you ever need to just rest the top leg. You can always do it here on the ground. All right, bridge up, palpate Q. Yes, down, lift up, 1, 2. Remember, top leg contracted, really using both, but I do feel this more through bottom because it's actively working more. Top one's just iso holding. There's 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 5, 4, 3, squeeze, 2, and 1. Stretch and flip. Ready? Other side. Bottom leg straight. Bridge. Up. Down. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Cross it over. All right. I'm going to use my bench to stretch. There we go. So I'm going to do pigeon pose today, just for variation. Remember, play with angles. It's not always about that knee being in line with the shoulder. Sometimes it's about this knee left coming to my right shoulder. So rotating your spine, bring your opposite shoulder to it, using your upper half as leverage, maybe pushing down and towards it. Never want to feel anything through the knee, but you should be feeling that outer glute muscle fibers lengthening the more that you are hinging, and switch. At the same time, with this position, I'm also stretching my hip flexor of the back leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. I'm going to do a straddle stretch also to finish. Join me, you certainly can. I just finished doing bar camp, and I didn't get a chance to stretch this as well. So my kids have been flipping more and more on our gymnastics bar. They love it. I love seeing when the light bulb clicks in my kids. And I have been teaching my oldest how to do proper sit-ups, using the Pilates ball, doing just basic upper abdominal prep exercises. And it's like, wow, she gets it, you know, and I'm a little dumbfounded that in their gymnastics class that the teachers don't explain those kind of concepts to the kids. Maybe they think, or maybe it's just something they think is not age appropriate, or that they would like comprehend for being in the 5 to 9-year-old age. But it's like, it's almost like a must, I feel like, with gymnastics fundamentals, that they should be doing ab crunches and planks and pikes. And so I'm a little disappointed that they don't spend more time doing that, because like, how do you expect a kid to flip over? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I took it into my own hands. I've been teaching them. I've been teaching them how to do holds. And my one daughter, she's so hypermobile that she'll hyperextend her elbows and the other way. And I'm like, oh dear Lord, I need to teach her how to use her lats more. And now she gets it. Now she's just stronger in her upper body. She's using her butt more to push herself back and then flip over. So anyway, progress. It's good. All right, guys. I feel like I've stretched everything out at this point. So day 12, great job. We have one more day this week, and then we have rest over the weekend. So keep up the great work halfway through, and I will see you tomorrow.